What is happening, people? We got another gamer against some dude named PeterPelliper. Go check him out and click that sub button. No, he's a pretty good guy. So yeah. Anyways, this is a OU game, I believe, using my kind of UU teamish. I don't know. It works kind of great in OU, even though it's UU team. So yeah, it's quite nice. I'm gonna lead out with what the fuck tomb. And this is my mixed spear tomb. And yeah, I thought it was gonna stay in and go for like the rocks or something, but he goes for that U-turn, and I thought it was choice banded by looking at that damage, so I'm gonna go for that psychic as he sends in his Flygon. That was a really nice chunk of that Flygon, so I was pretty confident in that sucker punch taking that thing out, so that is awesome. And it indeed does, because it's stab and stuff, so I got that life orb as well, which is pretty awesome. So let's get a sign of this thing, and I thought he was gonna over predict and go for that trick or something, but he doesn't, and goes for that Draco meter, so that's gonna take out my what the fuck tomb, so that really sucks ass because this is my only check to Latios around here. So I won't say it's still UU because it's a fucking U, you know, because yeah, I don't get why this thing is still UU, but I'm gonna go for that Stealth Rocks as he sends in his Hypno, and I'm gonna go for that taunt because I can, and I don't want that thing setting up like Toxic or Wish or whatever the fuck that thing wants to set up. So I'm gonna go for that taunt, and he's gonna set in his Latios as I go for that Transform. No, I go for that U-turn actually, and yeah, it's gonna do like nothing to that thing, but I'm gonna get switch advantage, which is quite nice though. So I'm gonna set in Smexy time, and I'm gonna go for that Ice Beam as he goes for that T-Bolt. I know I can take that because I'm melodic, you know. What else, you know? But it's gonna do a lot to my melodic. I think he told me that thing was specs, but I'm gonna go for that Ice Beam. He lives with like 1 HP left. What the fuck? I just hate that. That happens so much with me. Supposed to live with 1 HP. That pisses me off. But it's gonna go for that T-Bolt again, and it's gonna do nothing to my Rotom, because it's 4 times resisted. So I'm gonna go for that Volt Switch, and because I'm Scarfed, I'm gonna outspeed that thing. So that's quite nice. So I'm gonna return, and I'm gonna set a Lake Yo dumbass, and I was hoping he would set it his Conkeldurr so I could explode on it because it's probably the biggest threat on his team right now at the moment. But he sends in his Infernape, and I'm gonna set in my Still UU. And if I would have been him, then I would have went for the Flare Blitz because it probably would have taken out my Licky since he was choice banded. But he goes for the CC instead. But hey, we all make misplays, you know. But he's gonna sit in his Stormy, and I'm gonna go for that Transform. But he wins the speed ties, so I don't really care about that unless it was Scarf or something. So then it probably didn't matter. But well, no, he has actually Life Orb. But I don't care about I don't care about that. But that's fair, you know. So I'm gonna go for that Volt Switch on his Starmie. It's gotta take it out, and yeah, I don't really get why he stayed in there, but yeah, you know, shit happens. We can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna return, and I'm gonna set in Smexy time again as he sends in his. I don't know what I can't really remember. Let's just see. Okay, he's gonna sit in his Conkeldurr right now, and I thought that thing was gonna go for that bulk up, and I just don't want to deal with it at the moment. So I'm gonna go for that Dragon Tail because I just don't feel like dealing with it at the moment. So I'm gonna send it as Ape again, and I'm just leave my Melodic in his Death Fodder, hoping that I can possibly take a choice better in close combat, but I don't. So he's gonna go for that CC and taking me out, so that sucks ass. But yeah, nothing I can do about that. Melodic, you did a great job. So Melodic dies, and I'm gonna set in Shave While again, and I know I can outspeed because I'm Scarfed. And he's gonna send in his Hypno again, and I'm gonna go for that Volt Switch, switch the fuck out of there, and I believe I'm gonna send in Lick Yo dumbass again. Yes, indeed, I do, and I was hoping a choice banner return from that range would take it out, but yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. So he's gonna go for that Wish, and get that up, and I'm gonna go for that Stab return with 102 base power, but he lives with like 1 HP. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, I just hate that so much. But yeah, he's gonna send in his Conkeldurr, and I'm gonna switch out of there, I believe. Yes, I do, into Fortitties because I thought he was, I don't know really what I thought there, but yeah, I don't know, I don't want to stand against his Conkeldurr because you know, fighting moves, super effective, all that stuff. So he's gonna go for that Drain Punch on my Shave While, and I thought, well, yeah, I was pretty positive in that he was gonna go for that bulk up this turn, which he indeed does, so that is awesome. And I know a choice banded return from, no, I'm sorry, a choice banded explosion from that range will take it out from that range, because even though he's at +1, he's not gonna want to take that because I'm choice banded stab. It's 250 base, and yeah, you just cannot live that, because explosion just destroys everything, you know. So and it takes it out in one shot, which is awesome, because that thing would have made huge problems with me if I didn't take it out there in the end. So I'm gonna set it Shea Wild again, and he sends in his ape. And since I'm Choice Scarf, I am gonna be able to outspeed the thing, so he's gonna switch out of there into his Hypno, but it's not gonna appreciate that because it's gonna die to one shot. So that is all cool. So that thing dies, and yeah. So I believe my only other poke left is Miltank. Yes, it is, and he's only got one poke left, which is Infernape. I'm just gonna let my Miltank die because I can. And I was hoping I could take at least one close combat, but I don't, because I don't think I'd run max defense on this thing. I'm not too sure, but it's gonna kill me off with one close combat, so that kind of sucks. But I'm setting Shea Wild, and since he's got that defense drop, I am gonna be able to outspeed and go for the Volt Switch and take him out in one shot. So that was an awesome game, PeterPelliper. Make sure to go click that subscribe button on his channel. He's a really good guy, or a really cool guy. I'm sorry, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, please remember to give a like, comment, all of that stuff, and I'll catch you guys.